Welcome everybody!
Our students are working in this video to let you know some particular and visual characteristics of Vasto. The students of the graphic course are making the video, and the students of the touristic course are describing the places to visit in English. Enjoy!
We will start right from a gate of the city walls, the Arch of Porta Nuova, built by Giacomo Caldora. This arch is out for a few meters because Mastro Giurato Baron Tambelli rebuilt it in bricks, with the emblem of the city on the top of the arch. On the opposite side there is a representation of St. Peter. Going just through this arch, we will take a trip in the Roman Estonian medieval Vasto of the most recent Vasto.
Palazzo Genovarulli is a building property of the Diocesan Administration de Curia. It's in a state of neglect and waiting to be restored. Next to it there is Santa Filomena Church. In the Middle Age there was the Annunziata Hospital here, where the Brotherhood of the name same used to take care of sick people.
The 1956 landslide damaged and caused the collapse of many buildings, including the Church of San Pietro. This portal which is still visible today, along with the bell. Under the balcony you can see some rests of the Roman Forum, the Capitolium dedicated to Juno, Jupiter and Minerva, the Macellum where there was the market and the bread stores, and the temple dedicated to Ceres.
The thermal baths of the ancient Astronomy is the largest among those considered in the southern Adriatic belt. It is important for the presence of two bichromatic floors. The mosaic that represents the god Neptune is the biggest one, and it was discovered in 1997, and it has a built sophisticated decoration with stylized plant elements. And another mosaic very important is the mosaic of the sea, with real and fantastic marine animals discovered in 1974.
The foundation of Vasto is wrapped in the legend of Diomede. Diomede was a Greek character, a Greek mythologic character who ran away from Troy and then decided to approach in the east coast of Italy. When he saw this beautiful gulf, he fell in love with it because it reminded him the Mount Easton in Corfu, so he decided to call it Estonia.
Palace Davos is a beautiful Renaissance building that takes its name from the Spanish family of Davos that were marquises of the city since the end of the 15th century. It is now home of the civic museums with collections ranging from ancient art to contemporary one. There is one painting of Titian, precious musical instruments and golden wooded furniture. There is also an additional Neapolitan garden, so sad because of the similarity with the gardens in Naples and on the Amalfi Coast.
The Church of Santa Maria Maggiore is the largest in the historic center. It is located in the ancient medieval nucleus of the city. The church doesn't have a real facade because until 1735 it was possible to enter it from the western side. Inside the church there are two important relics venerated by the inhabitants of Vasto, the Holy Throne and the relic of San Cesario.
Piazza Rossetti is the main square of Vasto, and it's dedicated to the patriot, poet and writer Gabriele Rossetti, who's born in Vasto. On this monument you can see the representation of Gabriele Rossetti reading the Divina Commedia of Dante, and in the opposite side you can see the representation of Dante. Under the current flooring there is a Roman amphitheater and a Roman wall that you can see on the glass floor.
The Tower of Bassano was erected by Giacomo Caldora in 1439 as an element of the city walls. In 1799, Napoleonic troops launched into bloody execution in the square in front of the tower.
The Castello Caldoresco was built in defense in one of the most point vulnerable of the city, on a smaller defense structure with 4 angular towers. Was built by family Palmieri and the architect Pietro Cola.
The St. Joseph's Church dominates Pudente Square, devoted to Lucio Valerio Pudente, the young poet from Estonium who won the certamen of Latin poetry. The facade is characterized by a beautiful rose window dating back to the end of the 13th century. The portal is of the same year. We know that because there is an inscription who tells us about the author and the year of its construction on the lunette.